Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome to the FTB Infinity Evolved mod pack, with me, Gumball, of course, where today we're going to be trying to play in the new Expert mode. So the pack had an update, which added an Expert mode command, which is like this, feed the beast, FTB underscore mode, set Expert, making sure that you have like commands or cheats enabled so that you can type that out. Hopefully they'll remove that at some point and have it just for servers so that you don't have to have cheats on to start playing. But when you do start, you'll get this little book icon and a few other things. They already come with the pack even when you don't do it. And you'll get this kind of guide for playing in expert mode. So I've done a few things, and I'll explain first, but let's go into getting started and first days. And this is a few things you'll need to know. So when you get started, most things will be pretty familiar, but even when you change logs into planks, you'll only get 2 planks now instead of 4, so it's more expensive for a crafting table. And when you get started, a pickaxe will be the same, but you'll only get like 2 sticks from a piece of from a plank, and it will only be able to mine 6 blocks, and a stone one will only be able to mine 64 blocks. So that's kind of like normal, I guess. And then iron 1 and up will be totally useless and only used for crafting. And to make a furnace, you'll need 8 compressed cobblestone, so you need 72 cobble. But I've gone and made a slab furnace, which is the normal furnace recipe in this pack. So we go and have a look at the slab furnace. We'll see that it's just 8 cobblestone, so that works. And I would go with that option. Whoops. And what else is there? So we'll also need to make tinker's tools. So I've got here some grout, and I have some coal as well for a smeltery. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how many times it divides into 8. 8, 16. It's 56. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 48 goes into 8 6 times. We don't have enough coal for that. But oh well. We'll go with that. And I've kind of just got a hole here underground. While I was staying over the night, I wanted to get the basic stuff out of the way. Now to continue, we're also going to need a bucket for lava in the smeltery. And to get a bucket, we're going to need some treated sticks, a hammer from industrial craft, and we're going to have to change iron into iron plates to make a bucket. So even the bucket is way more complicated. So let this go, and let's work on the bucket. We have a few pieces of iron, so we'll make another slab furnace. We didn't even have to take that out because we've got the Tinker's Construct crafting station. Now can that go on top? No, it can't. Okay, let's put it here. Put the iron in there and use a piece of wood. Mainly 2 pieces of wood. No, 1 piece of wood will do. And we can get a few ingots of iron. Now we're going to need a lot more though, so I'll have to do a bit of mining. But that's the basic stuff. When we move on, we'll be going down the tech and magic trees, which have some pretty cool endpoints, and we can get a kind of sneak peek of where we'll be going. There's a few creative things we can actually make eventually. For example, here we have the creative energy cell from Thermal Expansion. It has a recipe. An incredibly insane recipe, which involves Galgadorian and resonant energy cells and draconic flux capacitors and quantum solar panels, which are all ridiculously expensive, especially in expert mode. So something to look forward to, I guess. I don't know. If we want to get our first quarry, let's see if there's what types of quarry there are. We have the Buildcraft quarry, which looks insanely expensive. You need a laser drill pre-charger, you need like a mining well, an MFSU, a tesseract. To get the ender quarry, it's almost exactly the same recipe, just with emerald electron tubes and chipsets instead of diamond ones. So there's a few ridiculous recipes in this, but I think I'll go do a bit more mining, and then we can get to work on the smeltery so we can get some better tools. And I think we might actually start, if we have any flint. Yeah, we'll start with some basic flint tools. So I'm going to have to go up and get some wood. So let's go up here and do that. I'm going to make an axe, like so. Put those away, and then we can just dig our way up here, like so. And everything's got to reload because I was underground. Let's go get some wood. Now I'm gonna try and find like the least laggy area to live in here, because of my computer. I might need to mess around with Optifine a bit. Yeah, let's grab this wood. And what we're gonna make? Gosh, I've already. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, we're gonna need one log. Change these all into planks. That should be enough. We're gonna make some Tinker's Construct stuff because we're gonna need some basic tools. Now we only need to make a couple of things. So now, where's this trapdoor of mine? Don't want to run around everywhere. Gosh, where could it be? I built pretty close to the beach. Oh, there it is. Gosh, went right past it. Drop down here, and we can craft a few things. So, first of all, we're going to need some sticks, like so. We can change these into... I think you already did only get 2 sticks. My vanilla knowledge. We're going to need a crafting bench with a blank pattern to make a tool station. It's the first part we're going to need. So we have the tool station. We're also going to need the stencil table, which is this, right? No, this is the part builder. The stencil table is going to require a bit more wood. And this is the last one we need. So let's quickly grab that stuff. This is probably the most boring thing ever. Oh well. Let's go grab that stuff. Like so. Just go over this river. And I got all the stuff for grout in this river, so that was just pretty useful. Let's grab a couple more logs. All we need is a single plank really, but we'll need some more wood eventually. Make a cool tool, and then I can go away and do some stuff. Do some mining. Let's quickly make this, or quickly as possible make this. Oh gosh, huge hole. I'm not going to go past it again. Bloop. Have some food, and then do some crafting. We could probably do all of this in our inventory, to be honest. But we're going to need one more blank pattern, like so, and we're going to want you like so, put you there, put you in there. We need a binding and a pickaxe head. We don't need the tool rod for this. We have exactly enough wood left over for a stick, like so. Then what do we need? So we go over here, we can make a pickaxe head out of flint here, and we'll probably do a cobble binding if we can. Let's see if we can do a cobble binding. Yep. And this will require a full piece of cobble, won't it? Full piece of flint even, that's what we're making. Get a flint pickaxe head, and we can make a flint pick. And there we go. So that can be repaired with flint, and that'll do a bit more mining than the cobble one, I think. Let's see, how many blocks will it mine? Durability, 171, so yeah, much better. So I'm going to go do some mining, grab some stuff like coal and iron. And we've got a cave down here with a skeleton. So I'll go and do that, and then I'll be back when we can make our smeltery and do a few other cool bits and bobs. Okay, so I've done some mining, and I now have some iron, and I also cooked some saplings so that I could make wood ash, and then I cooked that to make refined wood ash. So now we can make a couple treated sticks, 2 of them, and 5 iron ingots, and we have our forge hammer. We can then use some of these to get our 3 iron plates, and then we have a bucket. So there's our first bucket, which we can now use to get lava for the smeltery, which if you don't know, that will fuel it, but most people have heard of Tinker's Construct by now. And I was looking at some of those extreme crafting recipes. It's pretty snazzy. But I think we're going to finish up there for today, probably a shorter episode. But between episodes I'll do a bit of mining and get some lava. I'll also build the smeltery and smelt some stuff, and then next episode we can work on actually making some cool tools and getting into basic power in the tech tree. We can look at our power options. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of FTB Infinity Evolved. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know that you did enjoy it, and then I'll that you'd like to see more. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.